Hello, welcome to the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. I'm your host, Jonathan Huber, and tonight you will see the Churchville-Chili Saints take on the Webster Thomas Titans in the Section 5 Class B semifinal.
It's the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. The starting lineup for the Saints: forwards Anthony Bertolani, Sam Camilleri, and Ryan Cosgrove. On defense, Mike Luchu and Connor Hoyne. And goaltender Dylan Newemski. Starting forwards for the Titans are Evan Harasta, Ryan Kane, and John Sowers. Alex Moreland and Ryan Pierce are on defense, and Steve Spees on goal. High school hockey on My 18 is brought to you in part by Ralph Honda, Rochester's first and oldest Honda dealer. Ralph, done right. Zweigel's, Rochester's favorite hot dog for over 100 years. Power Trip Energy Drink. Get in the game. Locker Room Sports, with 2 great locations to serve you. Lamont Awards and Apparel, recognition products for your team, league, and organization. And George Larry State Farm Insurance, for all your home, auto, and business insurance needs.
Welcome back to your Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week between the Churchville-Chili Saints and the Webster Thomas Titans. Here we go, right off the bat. Churchville moves it up the ice. Number 16 got across the blue line. Easy shot there. Ooh, almost puts it in on his own cage there. Up the boards, nice check. Shot from the point, deflected by Webster Thomas. Played into the corner now. Churchville-Chili, number 26, behind the cage. Oh, beautiful feet out front, but no goal. And we're going to wave it off, though. Looks like the cage is off the moorings. Good start, though, for Churchville-Chili, gotta say. Came in firing away. Luckily, the net off the moorings for the Webster Thomas Titans, as that goal was disallowed early here, 28 seconds into the game. Here we go now. Churchville-Chili wins the faceoff and another quick shot. And here we go. We already got one shot on goal. First shot didn't count due to the net being off the moorings. And we're back up for a faceoff in their own end. Puck is dropped again. Another face-off win for Churchville-Chili. Back into the corner. Webster Thomas going to play it up the boards around the rink. Loses it behind the net. Here we go, up the boards. Webster Thomas, nice cutback, nice feed. Lost it center ice. Here comes Churchville-Chili back the other way, but it's picked off. Play on side. Slap shot blocked right in the ankles. That probably didn't feel good. And it's cleared. Maybe too many men on the ice, but not called. Here we go, back across. At center ice, Churchville-Chili trying to get it deep, but Webster Thomas plays it back deep in their own end. Played back around by Churchville-Chili and back around the other way again. Nice puck movement here coming up the ice, dangerously played in front of the net. Webster Thomas needs to get it settled down here, get it deep, get a little pressure on. Puck around the boards. Offside, now it's onside. Here we go, back around the net. Churchville-Chili coming out of their own zone now. Defense are going to rush it up, get a dump in. That's going to be called icing. Questionable call there coming across the red line, but it's going to be called icing and brought back down the other end. This first period brought to you by Zweigel's, Rochester's favorite hot dog since 1880. And a special thank you to Julie, Jim, and Steve at Zweigel's for their support of our game broadcasts. We're here at the Sports Center at MCC for this sectional matchup. Nice hit there by Webster Thomas. Kept in again, and kept in once more, but now played out. Now dumped in deep. Churchville-Chili around. Nicely played back there. Dumped up and all the way down by Churchville-Chili. No icing called. Webster Thomas trying to get it out again. Nice check in the corner, coming out. Webster Thomas plays it all the way up. Churchville-Chili right back the other way. And here comes Webster Thomas again. Nice check, way to cancel that right there. But a nice poke check on its own. And a nice move. We got 2-on-1 developing. Nice slap shot, but beautiful save there. Got down in front of that, squared it up. Nice save. Now Webster Thomas trying to move out of its own zone. little careless with the puck in its own zone, and Churchville-Chili keeps it in. Quickly moved back up the other way by Churchville. Dumped in deep, but kept at the blue line by Webster Thomas, and here they come back the other way. Number 19 across, going wide. Oh, nice save there by 30, the goaltender. Back to the point, 15. Oh, there's a goal! Webster Thomas gets on the board early. Defenseman number 15. Ryan Pierce with a nice wrist shot from the point. And that gives Webster Thomas the early lead here. Dumped in now. Played behind the cage by Webster Thomas. Ryan Pierce there with a nice little flipping wrister from the point. Just beat the goal, who was probably screened on the play. That was number 50 or 20. I'm sorry, deflected on the play. Number 20, John Soares from Ryan Pierce. So the wrister from the point beats the goalkeeper up high with the tip from Soares. Webster Thomas right back in again. Stopped there by goalkeeper Spies, who's 12-4-4 on the season with a 1.79 goals against average. This is a rematch from Thursday, January 5th, where Webster Thomas defeated the Churchville-Chili Saints 2-0. And this is for a spot in the Class B finals against Batavia Notre Dame, who just upset Irondequoit. There's a wrist shot from the point, stopped there in front of the cage. I don't know if it got all the way to the keeper. Webster Thomas now moving it up all the way down. Good pressure though, good forecheck all the way down. Nice move there by Churchville-Chili, player number 5. Oh, and Spies closes it up, shuts it down early. Not letting him get anything going. No formidable chances there yet for Churchville-Chili, and only, 2 shots on goal for Webster Thomas, and one of them beat him on the tip from Soares. Played hard around the boards. Nice pinch there by the defenseman. Looks like we got a broken stick. We're going to get a change. Thomas all the way out though. Nice move in the middle. Maybe a few too many. Trying to get it deep here. Churchville-Chili moves it up and intercepted by Webster Thomas. Played back the other way now. 3-on-2, but they're going to decide to go deep with it. Pierce now tries to clear it up as Moreland plays it now behind the net. Good body there by the Churchville-Chili player. A nice, beautiful play to the defenseman. Oh, and almost a tip there for the tying 1-1 goal. Webster Thomas now tries to move it out. Poke checked and nicely canceled there by the Churchville-Chili player as he moves it across the ice to his defensive partner and back across the ice again. They're going to bring it back, settle it down a little bit, a couple changes. Thought that might have played off a player on the bench, but apparently not. And here comes Webster Thomas. Now they're going to play it deep, and they're going to dump a chase here. Nice breakout, and we're coming back the other way. Got a man breaking, not going to take it. And it looks like we're going to have an offsides call. We'll be right back here, where Webster Thomas leads 1-0 over the Churchville-Chili Saints. Sawyer moves in for the face-off against number 19, Kane. Won by the Webster Thomas players that played back. And not out yet, but now played out. Here from Right back in by the Churchville-Chili players. Oh, nice pass in front, and that's going to get all the way out. Skipping puck, beat the defenseman. Good pressure by the Thomas players. That's kept in. Kept in even deeper. Now they're going to get their forecheck on. Kept in at the point. There's that wrist shot that beat him earlier. And we got a high stick called, no goal. High stick called on the play. It's going to be the faceoff going to come out of the zone. As I said, this is the number 3 seed Webster Thomas Titans against the number 2 seed Churchville-Chili Saints for a spot in the Section 5 Class B finals against Batavia Notre Dame, who just beat Irondequoit 2-1 in overtime. The faceoff comes all the way down. Puck is dropped, played nice to the point, kept in at the point, all the way around the boards. Kept in there. Good forecheck behind the boards. And the pass was a little bit long for Bate Schultz. Nice move and nice defensive play there. Nice poke check right at the end. Number 9, Luvicki, moving very good for the Churchville-Chili Saints right now. We got a bit of a scrum there, but kept in. And Churchville-Chili starting to use the body a bit more. Kept in there at the point by number 17. Cleared across, the defense are looking for a change. Kept in, oh, that one gets all the way out. And we have an icing call on the play. The faceoff will come all the way back down the other end. Webster Thomas up early here, 1-0. Still just 2 shots on goal. 3 shots for the Churchville-Chili Saints, the number 2 seed coming into this play. Kane looking for the faceoff win in the offensive end. Doesn't get it as Churchville-Chili, oh, does get it. Nice wrist shot, but up high near the goalie's neck and saved. Not a bad idea there. Just take the shot. Harass has got 8 points on the season, 6 goals and 2 assists. Face-off 1 in the Churchville-Chili zone. And kept in there nicely by the defenseman, Pierce. And now back behind the net and a good forecheck behind the cage. Trying back the other way this time. Kept in again by Pierce. Try this one more time. Try the other way this time. Kept in again, but this time Churchville-Chili moves it out. Nice move. And we have a tripping call coming up here on the play. It looks like number 19, Ryan Kane, will go for the tripping minor, a 1.5-minute minor. This power play is brought to you by Power Trip. 5 great flavors to choose from, including mango, original blue, coconut, extreme, and zero. Get your Power Trip energy drinks at your local Wegmans and other Rochester area retailers. Power Trip energy drink. Get in the game. So here we go. Early. Nice face-off win and a wrist shot here as Churchville-Chili tries to keep it in their own zone, and they do. As this one skips out, we have a one-on-one now the other way of the shorthanded opportunity. Maybe a few too many moves, but at least he gets it deep, kill a little bit of time. Now Churchville-Chili needs to settle it down. Webster Thomas not going to give him a break. Only a minute left now on the power play, as Churchville-Chili continues to play within the neutral zone. Nice pass, gets it in. Onside play, gonna walk in towards the net. Nice backhand, that's off the crossbar, and it skips out of the cage. Nice little tricky backhand there. Skipped off the crossbar and just missed. Spees look to be fooled by that, by the backhand. As goalies will tell you, you can't read the puck coming off the backhand as well as you can off the forehand. And another face-off win. And a nice play there to the point. And another back pass. And nice block. And that's a beautiful play there by the Webster Thomas player. Soares, who had the early goal with a beautiful block on the shorthand opportunity. We're down to 25 seconds now on the power plays. Churchville-Chili defense will move it up himself. Walking across and get it deep as it skips towards the net. And Webster Thomas goalie will cover that for a stoppage play here with 17 seconds left on the power trip power play. And we will be right back to this Class B semifinal matchup. Played back on the power play now, and it looks like Webster Thomas is going to move. Ooh, and we got an interference call or a tripping call. I don't know what it's going to be, but oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be a penalty call. Churchville-Chili now moves it in deep as they've killed. Webster Thomas has killed the penalty off as they're full strength now. As number 19 comes back on the ice and poked in front of the net. No dice. And another nice play by the goalie there. Webster Thomas now trying to get it out, but good forecheck in his zone. No, nice play out front. He just can't get a stick on it. But it's kept in again. But, oh, nice pass there. And blocked by the Webster Thomas player. And they're just going to clear it down the ice for an icing call, looks like. 1-0 here, your scores. Churchville-Chili now has put on the pressure. They're up to 4 shots on goal. But goalie Spees has been up to the challenge so far. A glancing shot off the crossbar and everything else he's been up to task on. As Churchville-Chili looks for another face-off win. They've been very successful at it. Bertoloni, their leading scorer, steps in to take the face-off. And it's tied up right now. And Webster Thomas is going to win that, and it's right there. Oh, Webster Thomas player did not see it. And looked like that was offsides, but no call. As it goes deep for Pierce. Up and intercepted by the player. And cleared out now. And that should be an ice, as it is again. Webster Thomas now scrambling a little bit in their own zone. They've iced it twice in the last minute. As Churchville-Chili will change out that first line for their second. As Webster Thomas appears to do the same. Very important face-offs here. And we're gonna, no call there. I thought we had a trip. Played back onside by Churchville-Chili and around the net by Webster Thomas. Up and a beautiful breakout pass right up the middle and across the red line and dumped in. As Kirsch chases it down in the zone. Back behind Kirsch again. Nice play there behind the net. And nice pass out to the, for a one-timer. Oh, I think the goalie didn't see that one. Webster Thomas now applying the pressure. Nice breakout feet. And all the way down. Good pressure on by Churchville-Chili. As the puck is bouncing around now on the non-clean ice surface. And that's going to be a nice hit there by Webster Thomas, but it's offsides. As he will go for the change now, and here comes Webster Thomas back the other way. Their shot blocked. Churchville-Chili around again, trying to break it out of the zone, and they will. Webster Thomas missed the check there for, as it went deep now. A lot of body work now here. A lot of good checks. Nice use of the boards there by the Webster Thomas defenseman. Another good solid check by Pierce. Having himself quite the game back there on the defense. Nice wrist shot. I think the goalie saw it all the way, but just glanced off the top of his glove. Pierce with another hit. And now on the skates tied up, and Churchville-Chili comes away with it. And another block shot. This time Pierce again. Churchville-Chili defender decides to bring it right back. as everybody looks for a change. Played in behind the net for Webster Thomas as they move it up the boards, off the glass, and all the way down. And icing called again. That's the third of 4 icing here in the last 4 or 5 minutes by Webster Thomas, as Churchville-Chili continues to put the pressure on, but not getting the shots on net that they need, as Spiess has been up to the challenge. Again, important face-off down here. Churchville-Chili comes back with their top line. Bertolani, Cosgrove, and Camilleri. Played back, though, to the Churchville-Chili defenseman. And here we go, they move it up, but picked off and played out of play. 1-0 your score here in the Class B semifinal between your Webster Thomas Titans and Churchville-Chili Saints. Face-off will be at center ice here, as the puck was played out of play and played back to the defenseman dangerously and not kept in by Churchville-Chili. And here goes Webster Thomas. Just need to start throwing the puck at the net, getting a little offensive chances. Kept in, but no, now we have a 2-on-2 the other way for Churchville. Played across onside, and a nice move. Oh, rising wrist shot. Beat the goalie, but over the top of the crossbar. To his feet now as he controls. Nice poke check by the Churchville defenseman. Played across. Churchville has a lot of very good puck movement back and forth between defensemen and up around the boards for the breakouts. But thus far not being able to get in the zone. Nice slap shot coming across the blue line, but glances wide. And now we got a little bit of opportunity. Played in deep. And he keeps the puck on a stick. Oh, he can't do it. Now it's chipped up. As Webster Thomas is going to beat him. And we got an icing here with 4.8 seconds left. So Churchville-Chili is going to see if they can get it done here with 4.8 seconds left to get the tying goal on the board to end the first period. As I said before, Thursday, January 5th, Webster Thomas beat Churchville-Chili 2-0 in their only match of the season. And right now, Thomas has the 1-0 lead as goalie Spiess has stopped all 5 shots offered by Churchville-Chili. And there's another one. That should do it. Shot number 6. Goalie Spiess up to the challenge.
High school hockey on My 18 is brought to you in part by Ralph Honda, Rochester's first and oldest Honda dealer. Ralph, done right. Zweigel's, Rochester's favorite hot dog for over 100 years. Power Trip Energy Drink. Get in the game. Locker Room Sports, with 2 great locations to serve you. Lamont Awards and Apparel, recognition products for your team, league, and organization. And George Larry State Farm Insurance, for all your home, auto, and business insurance needs.
And we are back at the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week at the Sports Center at MCC between the Webster Thomas Titans, who are leading 1-0 against the Churchville-Chili Saints. Played in now and kept in by the Titans as it's played out now by the Saints. Played along the boards right near the Webster Thomas bench, but kept in and tried to get deep, but not enough. As again, Churchville-Chili moves it back and they move it up the ice. Defenseman again with great movement. And it's a turnover, though. Webster Thomas moving in, 2-on-1, nice pass, and we're going to get a hooking call on the play as the delayed penalty for the Churchville-Chili Saints. And they're going to, not touched yet. And finally it'll be touched up, and there will be, again, another power trip power play. Looks like number 24 from the Churchville-Chili Saints will go in for the 1.5-minute minor for hooking. This Power Trip Power Play brought to you by Power Trip. 5 great flavors to choose from, including mango, original blue, coconut, extreme, and zero. Get your Power Trip energy drinks at your local Wegmans and other Rochester area retailers. As the power play starts, Webster will dump it in, trying to keep it into the corner. digging. And it's kept in, played to the point. Nice pass down low, cycled around, and it's in front there, not covered by the goalie. And cleared up and into the fans, it looks like, as will be a stoppage play, and a face-off will be kept in the Churchville zone. Again, this power play brought to you by Power Trip Energy Drink. Get in the game. Now the face-off will come out of the zone here on the power play with 1:10 left on the hooking minor, as Webster Thomas looks to go up 2-0 here in the Class B semifinals. And played behind deep again, as Webster Thomas sends 2 deep on it. And it's going to be played up to the point and kept in again as the power play continues. Again, sent back to the point, and this time sent to the net. Oh, just deflected wide. As Churchville will finally dump it down to cut a little bit of time as we're nearing 40 seconds remain on the power play. As Webster brings it back up with a 5-on-4 hooking minor. And nice poke check there at the blue line, and it's played in onside. As again, Webster will send 2, maybe 3 in there on the power play with the man advantage. Played out front. Oh, and cleared. Nice hit there by the Churchville-Chili player. And it's played the skates. Oh, nice save. Nice chances there for Webster Thomas as the power player has 5 seconds remaining on it. And it looks like they're going to kill it off with a couple of nice chances. Looks like they got 2 shots in that power play as they're back at full strength here. And we're all even up as Churchville tries to bring it in now as they bring it back down the other end. Played behind dangerously by the goalie. Might want to think about staying in the net on those. And nice, has looked like he chipped over the goal line there. Webster moving it back up, and Churchville going to send it right back down. No icing called as it stopped and played back out of the zone. And Churchville again plays it right back in. Defenseman Pierce sends it up the boards as number 2 will come in, and the glancing shot off the Churchville defenseman. 1-0 your score here as Webster continues to lead with 5 shots on goal. And looks like they're going to have a little chance here, a little 3-on-2, but not going to develop. And shot wide. As Churchville will continue to control back behind its own net and trying to get a little, and turned over. Bertoloni could have been called for a high stick there, but not. And nice save there by the Webster goalie as it comes in the other way. And this is the top line from Churchville. This is what they want. As Webster skates it out nicely and gently dumps it down the ice for what I believe will be an icing call. Churchville gets their top line out there and they get him moving. That's exactly what they want. But again, goaltender Steve Speece has been up to the challenge so far, stopping all 7 shots offered by the Churchville-Chili Saints. Face off in the Webster zone as it looks like they'll be referee will be kicking out the centerman, and the winger will come in and take and they're gonna, I guess you could call that a win, but at least Webster got it out of the zone. And defenseman now played up onside and dumped in on, that'll be a shot on goal. Easy stop for the Churchville goaltender. Kept in again by Webster at the point. This time with a little space to breathe. Played in front, nice, but good defense there by Churchville-Chili. And kept in once again by Webster as they continue to grind here in the second period with a 1-0 lead. Played in front. Oh, nearly had an opportunity there as they will play it off sides. And now back onside, and Churchville-Chili needs to regroup here and get out of their own zone as they send the home run pass all the way down onside. Nice shot there. Goalie was probably a bit blank, but was able to see enough of it to turn it aside. And oh, nice tip there in front by number 7. Churchville now applying the pressure as Webster works, digs. Churchville-Chili will come out with possession and played to the point, kept in there. Oh, tipped right up over the net. A nearly tying goal there for Churchville-Chili. Played again to the point. And another shot tipped up over the net. As this one will go all the way down and finally give Webster a chance to get the final line change done, as Churchville-Chili comes right back on the attack, but turned over at neutral zone. And all the way down for what appears to be an icing call on Webster Thomas. And we will be right back here on the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. This period brought to you by Locker Room Sports, with a great selection of hockey, lacrosse, baseball, soccer, softball, and equipment for all ages. As it's played now by Webster, up and beautiful keep in there at the point by the Churchville defenseman. As Churchville will continue to keep it in, and now they're going to play it out of their own zone and wait for their man to come onside, and then dumped in deep. Great on the net. As that one looked like it fooled the goalie a little bit, but he came up with the save. Again, you can go to Locker Room Sports and talk to Graham and the gang, where they support all the youth sports throughout Rochester, offering professional skate sharpening while you wait. 2 locations to choose from: Ridge Road West across from Grease Ridge Center, and here at the MCC Sports Center. Face off now behind the net. Seemed a bit of a hooking, but not called, as Webster now move it up, and it's dumped into the Churchville zone. And played across dangerously in front of his own net. And this time kept in by the Webster Thomas player, and picked off there just in time as Churchville comes back on the attack. Nice drop pass, and a shot turned away by the Thomas goaltender. Again, Spies has been up to the challenge. That's played in front. He stopped all 10 shots by Churchville, and he looks great so far in this Class B semifinal. Played now behind the Churchville goal. Played back around to the defenseman. As Webster, another nice pinch by the defenseman to keep it in the zone. But Churchville now will move out with it and get it across the red line and dump it in for the legal play. As Webster comes out of its own zone, left behind there dangerously. But it seems Churchville's buzzing a little bit now. Played to the point. Now kept in by the top line of the Churchville-Chili Saints. And still in the zone, as Webster will now try to move it out. And we'll turn it back here. Send it across, and nicely up. As a nice check there by the Churchville-Chili defenseman, though, to cancel that play out. As Churchville tries to now do the same, move it out of their own zone. Nice pass, and now we have a 2-on-1 developing for Churchville-Chili. And the shot, oh, just wide as the Webster Thomas defender went sliding to make the play. And now Webster comes back in its own right. It's its own man deep, left, oh, beautiful play, oh! Glancing save, and just off the post there. It was a nice backhand pass from behind the net. Good action end-to-end here in your Class B semifinal between Churchville-Chili and the Webster Thomas Titans. Has passed up now. Played onside as both defensemen were looking for the, and now it appears to be offsides. Dumped in deep now by Churchville and played around by the Webster player. Sealed off there by Churchville and kept in. And kept in again at the point. Popped in front of the net, and the Webster player caught it and I believe threw it out, which should be a delay of game, but not called. So I guess they're going to call for a face-off in the Webster zone here, as your score is 1-0. Webster Thomas lead, as goaltender Steve Spies has been up to the challenge, stopping all 10 shots. Good battle in front of the net now. And one out by the Webster players. They'll move it up. And good control there, and a nice pass as we have a one-on-one play here back to the other zone. Nice shot, just glancing wide though. And Webster continues to dig deep in the Churchville zone, and Churchville moves it out. No call there. Played up now, played onside and dumped deep by Churchville. This Webster player will continue to dig now, 2-on-2 on the boards. So pause behind the net and get a breakout play going here, dumped up the boards. And here comes Webster again to get it deep in and get a little forecheck pressure on. As everybody gets a change for Webster and allows Churchville to get a change, but just missed the pass on the breakout. And here comes Churchville-Chili back the other way. Good hitting action here in the Class B semifinal. Played deep again. There's a little miscommunication there between the Webster players as it comes up the boards and out of the zone. Nice move there and a shot just beautifully turned away by the blocker, and another one blocked by its defenseman. Goal looks great so far, and the shot goes up and off the glass as it blocked again. A lot of block shots here for Webster. Now they move it out again. You got to watch this guy going deep. But he'll look for the change as Churchville settles it behind its own net and moves it up quickly. A couple nice moves by the defenseman, then another one. He comes in over the blue line with a house fire, and another shot, another save. Goaltender Steve Spiess with another save. This is 12th one of the day. He looks stout in goal for Webster. As we will be right back on the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. And we're back with Webster Thomas Titans leading 1-0 over the Churchville-Chili Saints here in the second period with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And another save by the Webster goalie. And this one blocked by the defenseman Pierce as it's played up and kept it. Nope, right along the boards there. 2-on-2 battle again. And now 3 men for the Churchville-Chili Saints as it's played out. And deep for Thomas. And man takes a fall back there, but recovers nicely. But Webster, and now picked off by, I was going to say nicely picked off there, but now moved up by Churchville and played again back by Webster. Churchville now keeps it in, and a nice pass to the point, but missed. Is now to race for the puck, and that would have been a nice play. And 20 had good speed there, but just let himself go over the blue line and was an offsides play as the man coming up behind picked off the pass. Again, this second period brought to you by Locker Room Sports, where they have a great selection of hockey, lacrosse, baseball, soccer, softball equipment for all ages and levels. And we want to thank Rory Fitzpatrick and the staff here at the Sports Center at MCC for their help in making this broadcast possible. Dumped in now deep here for Churchville-Chili Saints and played around by Webster. And it's going to come out as the man drops his stick. Was able to get deep with a good hit there. And it looks like we had a call here on a penalty. Churchville will be shorthanded as we have another power trip power play. Number 5 for Churchville-Chili, McMullen, going for what it appears to be a boarding call as the man dropped his stick and I believe a blow to the head. But this is a power trip power play. 5 great flavors to choose from, including mango, original blue, coconut, extreme, and zero. Power trip energy drink. Get in the game. And now I believe the faceoff is going to come deep into the Churchville zone as the penalty happened right at center ice. So Webster will start their 5-on-4 minute-and-a-half penalty or power play right in the offensive zone. And a nice face-off there by Churchville and cleared out quickly to burn a little time as they dump it down the ice as the Webster goalie settles it for his defenseman. And back the other way comes Webster on this power trip power play as they go in across the blue line 3-on-2. And goes into his own behind the net. Nice, keeps it on the stick. Good battle in front and again. And Churchville finally works now in the corner. Webster uses the numbers game to bring it behind its own net, and he's gonna swing it back. to the point. A shot blocked by Churchville. As 15, Pierce tried the shot and was blocked by the Churchville offensive as they look for a change here on the power play. But now dumped in deep by Webster here with 35 seconds to go on the power play. An interception. Oh, and a nice shot right into the chest of the Churchville-Chili goaltender, as they believe they get their first shot of the period here. 30 seconds left on the power play. They need to settle it down, get it back to the point, get a couple of point shots, maybe another deflection like they did in the first period to get that 1-0 goal. And here we go. Drop back to the point, and a nice shot, but turned away by the blocker by Churchville goalie. And cleared out, but not all the way down by the Churchville player. And back the other way, here comes Webster. Played in deep left, and ooh, nice hit there. Another nice hit. A lot of bodies being flown around here. As Webster with a good speed coming in with a wrist shot up over the net as the goalie went down early, as the penalty kill has been healed off, and now we got a hit from behind but not called, as the power play has been killed off. As Webster remains up 1-0 here. And it looks like we got another call in front. I think they're both going to go here. The roughing calls, they have a few words on their way to the box. Going to have coincidental minors. Still jaw-jacking at each other in the box. But we'll continue to play 5-on-5 hockey here, as the penalties will cancel each other out. A little rough stuff in front of the net, never hurt anybody. Played now behind his own net by Pierce and around the boards, and kept in by the Churchville player, and kept in front, but just off the edge of the backhand as Webster moves back out and across the red line and tries to get it in deep, but picked off nicely by Churchville. And slid all the way down for what will be an icing, and will be coming back to the Churchville end. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. Webster Thomas is up, their third seed. Webster Thomas Titans up 1-0 against the second seed Churchville-Chili Saints, in a rematch of a Thursday, January 5th game in which Webster Thomas Titans took it 2-0. Goalie Steve Spiess has been the star of the game so far, in my opinion, stopping all 13 shots offered by the Churchville-Chili Saints. And a nice come across. Either defensive could have taken the shot there. Nice wrist shot though, blocked, and played up nicely for a 2-on-2 opportunity the way back. And maybe appeared to be offsides, but no call. And now 2-on-1 back the other way, and he leaves it behind, and again should be an offsides, but no call. 30 seconds remain here as Webster brings it behind its own net and sends it up the boards. And a nice body check though, creates turnover as a shot. Again, nice save by Spiess. And played out now. 20 seconds remain for Webster as they move it up. Good speed coming up the boards, trying to get it in deep. Stood up there. He was up to the challenge though. And now turned over. Oh, just kept in now, and a nice move. 3 seconds remain, and that'll do it for the second period here in the Class B semifinals. Webster stays up 1-0 against the Churchville-Chili Saints. You're watching the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week.
High school hockey on My 18 is brought to you in part by Ralph Honda, Rochester's first and oldest Honda dealer. Ralph, done right. Zweigel's, Rochester's favorite hot dog for over 100 years. Power Trip Energy Drink. Get in the game. Locker Room Sports, with 2 great locations to serve you. Lamont Awards and Apparel, recognition products for your team, league, and organization. And George Larry State Farm Insurance, for all your home, auto, and business insurance needs.
We are back here on the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week with Webster Thomas Titans leading the Churchville-Chili Saints 1-0 as both top lines start off the third period here with 15 minutes left here in the Class B semifinals as it's win or go home, and a quick icing here by Webster. Win or go home here, and a shot in the Section 5 Class B finals against Batavia Notre Dame awaits the winner of this very game. Goaltender Steve Speece for Webster has been huge in the net so far with 14 saves, stopping all the shots offered by Churchville-Chili. As it's played behind now by Ryan Pierce up the boards as both top lines remain out there. And a nice hit, nice cancellation there by Churchville-Chili as played across to Bertolone as he comes up the boards. Still trying to get something going here against Webster, but still nothing going as Webster now moves it up with a 2-on-2 and a quick shot, but stood up and blocked by the Churchville defenseman and nicely taken away by Webster. And dumped in deep as Churchville comes back again to settle in their own zone. And played up in deep by Churchville. As now we come together 2-on-2 on the boards and played out by Webster and cleared up and still in against Churchville and now out. Churchville again settles it back deep as they come up and turn it over in the neutral zone and dumped in deep by Webster behind the Churchville net. A nice hit there by Webster is played out and a nice pass played in gently there at the point. As Churchville and just can't get a handle of the puck there in the slot and run over by the Churchville defensemen as they come up in their own way. But turned off the puck again. Another turnover in the neutral zone by Churchville, and here comes Webster back again. Try to dipsy-do through, but gets it deep as they'll look for a change now. Wholesale changes by both teams now as they come up and again turned over in the neutral zone, turned back around and played back deep in the Churchville zone. And kept in and almost deflected off the Churchville's defenseman's skate and turned away by the goalie. But still deep in the zone. And kept in again by the Webster defenseman. And it's now behind the Churchville net. And turned over there as Churchville played up the boards trying to get it out again for the third time and turned over again and turned back. But the Churchville goalie makes a nice save. Webster with some good pressure here as Churchville continues to turn the puck over in the neutral zone and it's in its own zone as they just can't seem to get it going here early in the third period, down 1-0. And again turned over at the blue line, kept in, onside play. As they battle on the boards trying to get it out. Again kept in by Webster and back down deep here with 12 minutes to go. Nice pass off front, but a nice defensive play by the forward there. Number 5's already got himself one penalty. Gotta be careful. And played again back behind the, appears to be a mouthpiece on the ice. Played behind Webster though. Nice pass down deep, keeping it in now. They've had it down there for over 2 minutes. Shot, nice awkward angle. Kept in though by the Webster defenseman. Back down deep. As finally Churchville-Chili will just clear it out for the icing call, trying to give themselves a break. 11:13 to go. Webster Thomas up 1-0. Great pressure the entire beginning of this third period. Up 1-0, you would think that Churchville-Chili needs a sense of urgency here as it's win or go home. Down 1-0. But Webster Thomas has kept it in Churchville's zone the entire time here with 11:13 to go. Face off now again after the icing in the Churchville zone. And beautifully played back to Pierce with a nice wrist shot, but blocked nicely by the Churchville-Chili forward. A lot of heavy hits and a lot of block shots here in this game. As Churchville again struggles to get it out. And it cleared now finally up over the blue line. They can get it deep here finally. And it's cleared deep into the onside. Cleared up and kept just out. Webster again takes it out. And Churchville-Chili now turned over in the neutral zone, comes back the other way. Up and over the around. Throws it in front. Oh, what a save and another save. Unbelievable saves there by Spies. And again turned aside by Spies. Full split. And again, oh, tipped in front. Churchville-Chili ties it up on the tip in front after two spectacular saves by Steve Spies. What a sequence there. And that's unfortunate for Webster as they've had control this entire period. But Churchville finally gets it in, gets a shot from the point, gets several shots on Spies. Tip, and that's what'll beat the goalies. He to change the trajectory, beats him through the 5-hole. Wow. Tied up now 1-1 here in the Class B semifinal as the winner will go to the final. As we're awaiting the announcement here of who the goal was scored by. But it's now 1-1, Churchville and Webster here. Here, 10:23 left in the third period. Played back by Webster. And now we'll see if Churchville comes out flying here with finally getting puck past Spies. Churchville now plays it back. As the goal was scored by Fodge, number 7. On the assist from Elves. So Fodge on the tip from the shot from Elves ties the game here at 1. As now we got a break here and we got an offsides. Oh, woo. A little bit more wide open third period here as we haven't really seen this much action in the first two. But back and forth now after Webster had control. We got a tip and goal now tied at 1 and then Webster back the other way with a barely offsides play, which would have been a breakaway or at least a 2-on-1. Puck dropped now and dumped in deep by Churchville-Chili. As now they'll come back around the other way. And it'll be kept in there with a bit of an opening there, but shot back in deep. And Churchville-Chili now working a little bit of a cycle down and shot against the goalie, but kept out. And now still back behind, controlled by Churchville. Nicely put in front, but easily turned aside by goalie Spies. As Churchville now putting the pressure on, after tying the score 1-0, or 1-1, apologize. And now finally Webster will move up and out. But stopped there by Churchville, and back in they come. Oh, nice turn there. Nothing doing though. Nice body check cancellation. And pucks in the skates. Churchville-Chili now just gingerly puts towards the net. And Webster seems to be a little flustered in its own zone, but here we go. Back out the other way though with a bit of speed coming across the blue line. 1-on-3. Nicely though. And we got, that'll be a penalty on Churchville-Chili for tripping. As Ryan Kane carried in 1-on-3, decided to go back around the net. And it'll be a power trip power play for Webster Titans. And we will be right back here on the Ralph Honda Hockey Game of the Week. We're back at the Sports Center at MCC for your Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week between the Webster Thomas Titans and the Churchville-Chili Saints, tied 1 here in the Class B semifinals. As Webster Thomas now goes up on the power play, a 5-on-4 for a minute and a half. Played nicely around, but blocked as the sliding Churchville player was able to maneuver that out of the zone to kill a little time. As now Webster regroups in its own zone and comes back with some speed. Like I said, a little bit more open here in the third period, as both teams seem to be skating well. And a bit of energy now with the score tied 1-1 as the power trip power play continues for the Webster Thomas Titans. The power trip power play brought to you by Power Trip. Comes in 5 great flavors to choose from, including mango, Red to the Blue, coconut, extreme, and zero. Get your Power Trip energy drinks at your local Wegmans and other Rochester area retailers. Power Trip energy drink, get in the game. As a hand pass now here on the power play, we'll send it back into the defensive zone for Webster with 1:02 remaining on the 5-on-4 power play. It's played behind by Webster nicely though, as the 3 Churchville defenders drop back, and Webster will just get it in deep here on the power play, trying to get it settled, trying to look for that go-ahead goal here. Now fighting for it behind, now 2-on-2 in the backboards, right behind the net. As I set it to the point and right back to him, and back to the point, but that one sneaks out as Churchville continues to pressure. And now here in the neutral zone with 25 seconds remaining on the power play, as Churchville just shoot it down to kill more time in this penalty kill. 15 seconds and counting here on the power play. As Webster now moves it up with a couple nice moves and just get it in deep to the deep corner, as Churchville sends it right back out. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. And they'll get it out, and the power play now is over, as Churchville will move right back in on an onside play. All even up here now, 5-on-5. Here with 6:55 to go in the Class B semifinal between Webster and Churchville, as it moved out by Webster to the neutral zone, as Churchville dump it right back in and out of play. This third period brought to you by George Larry State Farm Insurance. Thanks to George Larry for his support of high school sports on My 18. For all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, stop in and see George at 2761 East Henrietta Road or online at georgelarry.com. Now the faceoff will be at center ice, 1-1 here in the third period. This is a Class B semifinal. As I said, win or go home. There's a spot against Batavia Notre Dame in the final awaits for the winner. Played across now by Churchville and back up nicely across to Bertoloni, the leading scorer for Churchville, who really has yet to get it going here in this game. Webster's really put the kibosh on him and done it well, as their top defensive pairing has been matched up all game with him. Cleared around, and not out though, kept in, and now cleared out by the Webster defenseman. And at the neutral zone, here comes Bertoloni again. We just get it in deep. Try to get something going now on the, and turned over there, but not able to get in. The bouncy puck skips over the, and it's nice defensive play there by Webster, cleared to the neutral zone. Again, nice cross-ice pass by Churchville, as they're very patient with the puck now, moving up here in the third period. Just get it in deep again. Try to get something going on the forecheck. Bertoloni's been out there for a long time. And it's going to be up and out by Webster, just barely. Oh, nice move, but he just can't get the shot off, as number 19 makes a nice defensive check. But picked off at the point again, and another dipsy-do, and a nice wrist shot, a goal! What a wrist shot there from walking in from the point by the Webster defenseman. Beautiful shot to put him up 2-1. That's what they needed. Bertoloni missed the puck going out on a break, and the Webster defenseman just stepped in and took a wrist shot right over the right pad of the goalie. Now 2-1, Webster Thomas. 5:13 to go, and Webster Thomas moves up 2-1 with a nice shot. Again, waiting on the announcement. But 5:13 to go. Churchville-Chili is going to have to strike back quick here. Really not much time to waste here in the third period. But Webster again in control, dumps it deep, and I think we're going to come up with a Webster tripping penalty. Yes, we are. Deep in the offensive zone, a Webster penalty to number 23, Hutton, as he'll go off for tripping with 5 minutes to go. We will be right back here on your Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. And we're back here. I believe the goal was scored by number 12, Alex Moreland, walking in from the point as he kept it in with a nice wrist shot to move up 2-1. But now, Churchville-Chili goes on the power chip power play as it a crazy bounce, and the power play goal is scored to tie the game at 2. It looked like the man punched that in with his fist, but I believe it's going to count. And now the game is tied at 2. What a bounce. On the power chip power play there, you can pick those up at any of your local Wegmans or other Rochester area retailers. Power chip energy drinks. That was a power trip goal there as an unbelievable bounce ties the game at 2. I said they had to strike quick. I believe it took them 17 seconds or so to come back and tie this game at 2. Here we go now, 4:52 left. Wow, what a bounce there on the power play. And Churchville-Chili is going to come back and tie the game at 2. 4:52 left here in the Class B semifinal for a shot at Batavia Notre Dame in the finals. Winner moves on as the loser goes home. Now a entirely different game here in the third period. After 1 goal in the first 2 periods, we've had 3 so far in this period, and a crazy bounce on the power play scored by Churchville. But here we go. Now everything's got to settle down as we got 4:30 left here. And now moved up. We have 2-on-1 developing, but probably not going to happen as it goes into the corner. Oh, nicely played in front. Sacrifice the body to take the hit, though, as that's played up and out of play. Wow, what a third period here. 2-2. Webster Thomas Titans versus the Churchville-Chili Saints. The number 2 and 3 seeds. Churchville the 2 seed, Webster the 3 seed. Waiting for a shot to the 8 seed, Batavia of Notre Dame. Face-off now deep in the zone as Webster will not win it, taken behind by Churchville, and tried to clear it out with 4:10 remaining in front. And Webster will keep that in and just send it back deep. And they will dump and chase again, and turned over behind the net. Webster remains control, but here comes Churchville now breaking out as the defenseman carries it up. Taking it himself. Tries a dipsy-do, Evgeny Malkin style, but not quite. But nice play there again by the Churchville as another turnover in the neutral zone. And the top line out here for both teams. Now dumped in by Webster, but controlled back and flipped out to the neutral zone. And a nice body check and taken in deep off sides, but intercepted by the Churchville players. He comes back up the defenseman again, and he'll dump it in and just get a change. And they're going to call that an icing, I believe. That was a tough call there, as it's called icing and brought into the Churchville zone for the face-off. As number 19 appeared to have cleared the red line, but apparently not. As kicked in by the Webster defenseman and kept in as a bouncy puck in the set. Cleared down though. That'll be a no icing, and now it's a race for the puck. Played around by Spies nicely. But, oh, shot there, tied up in the skates as Spies was just getting back in his net. As now Webster brings it back the other way and we'll just dump it in deep. Once again, here they come trying to put the pressure on here in the 2-2 game with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. As Churchville will win the battle back there and break it out. A nice cross-ice pass. Settled now and just dumped in gingerly as the defenseman will look for a change for Churchville. Cleared up now as the just changed defensemen take over, hitting back in their own zone. Another cross-ice pass again as the forecheck pressure comes. 2 men deep. Churchville now moves it up though. Gets it up and deep. And nice play there is give his defense partner a little bit of time back there and clear it up and out by Webster. But again, controlled by Churchville, back in his own zone. And turnover in the neutral zone as the Webster defense will turn it back up. And again, controlled by, has turned over there deep though. And he tripped over his own man. Possible opportunity there for a 2-on-1 break deep in after the turnover by Churchville, but he tripped over his own man, not able to get it. Kept in nice though by Webster, but turned over there. And out comes Churchville. It's another big hit there. And another one. As Webster will bring it in over the blue line. Nope. And we're offsides, and now they're cleared off, and everything's legal. And deep as Churchville comes out after Webster looks for the change. Up and beautiful cross ice pass now. He'll step in and just miss the slap shot wide right of the cage. As we're tied here with 1 minute to go, Churchville-Chili trying to get it done and set in front, but the defenseman will keep it in and shoot it just wide again. And set in front, and right in front of the goalie. He saw it, he put his glove on to get a stoppage here with 50 seconds remaining. 2-2 the score in the Class B semifinal. Unbelievable action here in the third period. Spee saw that one come out from behind the net and decided much easier just to put his glove on it to get a stoppage as opposed to letting the play continue. And now we got a man coming on late, and I don't understand how that was able to happen. I think we're going to get a stoppage here now. As a man came on late, and I believe it was offsides though, as again, 5-on-5 play here continues with 45 seconds remaining. Tied at 2. Brought back to the defenseman, shot in deep again. And Speech will stop behind the net for his defenseman with 39 seconds going. Good pressure back there, and turned over almost. But here comes Webster now, 2-on-2 the other way. Over the blue line. Turned in center of the net, just turned aside as there's a big mix up in front of the cage. Back around, nice, big hit. Beautiful defensive, but played in front. Now the defenseman with a shot. Tipped up and over the net. Unbelievable with 14 seconds to go, and I believe the net is off its moorings again. A lot of deflections here. A lot of great hand-eye coordination by these kids. Big hits. Everything going on here in the third period. Tied at 2 with 12 seconds to go as the faceoff comes out of the zone. As the Webster Thomas player must have been responsible for the net coming out. I'm sorry, I apologize. The faceoff will be in the zone with 12.8 seconds to go. As Webster tries to put one home here to take it home. Churchville plays it behind its own net, but the defenseman will keep it in deep. Set in front. Not going to be able to get a shot off, though, with 2-1, and the time is up as we'll move to overtime here in the Section 5 Class B semifinal between Webster Thomas Titans and the Churchville-Chili Saints, tied at 2. And we will be right back here on the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. Here we go, folks. Welcome back to the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week, as we start the overtime period between Webster Thomas Titans and the Churchville-Chili Saints, tied at 2 here in the Class B semifinal. A crazy third period has brought us to this, as Webster went in up 1-0, and Churchville-Chili was able to fight back to garner a 2-2 tie coming out, as it cleared up and out by the Webster player. But a crazy and eventful third period, as 3 goals were scored after a very reserved first 2 periods. And now Churchville bring it in, but brought back by number 19 of the Webster Thomas Titans, in and dumped from behind. No call there. Nice shot. Tipped and just left there. The Saints goalie had to stay focused there as it went up and around and laid in front of him as he was able to put his glove on it to get a stoppage of play. 2-2 here. As now Churchville-Chili will come back with their top line. Well, nice face-off win by Webster. And battle for it in the corner as it's up and kept in by the Webster defenseman. A nice shot and a beautiful butterfly save there by the goaltender of the Churchville-Chili Saints. Dylan Nowimski, the goalkeeper of the Churchville-Chili Saints, with a nice butterfly stop there for his 11th save of the day. And again, kept in at the point by Webster. A nice pass across, but just missed. Dangerously puts a, as Bertoloni just lays out the Webster defenseman. And here comes number 19, the defenseman for Churchville-Chili, up again. A nice rush and dump in deep. Excelled there by Spies. Cleared up and out again. That's going to get over. Oh, nice bounce, but just missed by the Webster player. As they will get a change here. And a tough time for that as Churchville comes back across the line and a shot. Oh, just up and over. Is blocked by the defenseman. Sent in front. Now a wraparound attempt by Bertoloni. Stopped by Spies. Now battle for in the corner. And just barely gets out as Churchville take control at the red line and now dump it back in with no icing called and onside. Again, battle for it on the boards as it's nice pass across and a slap shot from the point, blockered away by Spies. And right back to the point for Churchville. Dumped in again deep, kept in and again to the point. Another shot, another blocker save by Spies. Up and kept in again, and another. Glad Spies was awake there to keep that one out of the net. As it's gingerly dumped in and kept in there now by Churchville. As desperation sets in this 2-2 game in overtime here in the Class B semifinal. As Churchville-Chili has pretty much controlled the action so far in this period. As Webster gets it across and dumped in, as everybody will get a change here. 10 new players on the ice. Played back in another nice pass, but it'll go all the way down. And no icing called. As played on the backhand and around. As a little bit of an opening for the Webster player to get up and out, but nice poked away by Churchville. And another nice pass there. As Churchville comes in on the zone, looking for the body and misses the check. Sent in front. Oh, just in the skates. Kept in though by the Churchville defenseman, and now out all the way down as Churchville will regain control in its own zone with 4 minutes to go here in the overtime. Webster now with a nice turnover there, right in the neutral zone. Softly dumps it in, but Churchville-Chili brings it right back out as Webster will now chase down at its own blue line. And turned over there as we'll come back. Nice hit there by 10 coming across as the play was offsides. 2-2 here in overtime. Webster Thomas Titans versus the Churchville-Chili Saints. Webster was up 1-0 going into the third period, and Churchville-Chili was able to fight back with 2 goals of its own to tie the game with a 1 crazy bounce on a power play. Is now dumped in again and stopped there again by Spies. It's cleared out for his defenseman. Battle for it in the corner as it's kept in by the Churchville defenseman again, but now up and out as overtime here continues with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. As Bertoloni looks for the puck, but not fought off by Webster as it's dumped all the way again back down, and again right back down by, and for an icing call as Churchville is guilty of the icing, and which will bring it all the way back down to their defensive zone for a face-off. Here in overtime of the Class B semifinals. 2-2 your score as the face-off now in the Churchville zone. Desperation has to start seeking in here for the win to go to face Batavia Notre Dame in the finals of the Class B Section 5 hockey. As Churchville-Chili now brings it out, number 12 brings it across and just gets it in deep again, and they will chase as Pierce sends it around to his own man, and again battle for on the boards and kept in just barely, now out and sent right back in. And a bouncing puck. Nice try there, nice thought by the Churchville-Chili defenseman. Is sent in, but Spies was alert. Churchville seems to be the fresher team here coming out in the overtime as Webster now tries to move it up. They just can't get it going. As Churchville again, battle for it on the boards. And I think we got a hand pass over there. Tricky little attempt, but caught by the referee with 2:11 to go. Tied at 2 here in the Class B semifinal. Here in overtime with 2 minutes to go as Webster finally gets a rush back the other way. 19 all the way. Missed hip check set in front. Puck laying there. Oh, I believe the goalie got his glove on it somehow. There's a beautiful rush there by Ryan Kane. He's done it a couple times now. Beat the hip check and went right to the net. A big scramble in front of the cage. But Nowinski was up to the challenge again and got able to get a glove on it to get a stoppage of play as Webster will change their forward line out. Here we go now, face off in the Churchville-Chili zone as the Webster player will be kicked out. Back around, battle for the puck again as the Webster defenseman keeps it in. And it stays in the glass. Bouncy puck right in front, though. That's what you usually see in this overtime period is bouncy puck, something happens. You know, crazy goal with 1.5 to go here in overtime. Cleared up and out as Webster needs to settle that. Sends it right back the other way. And here comes now a shot. Oh, blocked by the defenseman. Bouncy puck was able to give Churchville-Chili that shot attempt, but it was blocked by the defenseman into the corner, and now they'll come out with it. Played up nicely, and back in, just missing his man. Played around now as Churchville-Chili just clears it up and out, but kept in there by Webster. Big number 24 keeps it in. Puck in front of the net, but turned away by 19. And he'll now clear it up and out as we got a break. But Bertolone just had nothing left in the tank. Here we got an offsides play. It looked like they had a break, but the Churchville-Chili player had nothing left in the tank, and then the other one had come across just offsides. So we'll get a stoppage play here with 42 seconds left here in the first overtime period between Churchville and Webster. Cleared up and out now. And Churchville send it right back in. And nice play there as we have 2-on-2 back the other way. Here comes Webster. Ryan Kane again. This time picked off though nicely. But Webster keeps it in at the point. Oh, just in front. And Churchville now back the other way out of 2-on-2 opportunity. Back around deep. Shot. Oh, Speece with a nice save to kick it up and out of play. But wow. End 2-on-2s here in overtime with 8 seconds left. Tied at 2 between Webster Thomas and Churchville-Chili here in the Class B semifinal. Unbelievable end-to-end play. It's like 2 different games here in the third and the overtime period after the first 2 periods. Face off deep in the Webster zone as the puck just barely trickles out. And here comes Webster with 2 seconds to go. I think the period's going to end. Yep, first overtime period ends here. 2-2 between Webster Thomas and Churchville-Chili on your Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. We're back now in the second overtime of the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week between Webster Thomas Titans and the Churchville-Chili Saints here in the Class B semifinals for a shot at Batavia Notre Dame. As Churchville-Chili just plays it back in. This is overtime period number 2. As it's played around by Webster and sent up and kept in there by Churchville-Chili though. And it's still kept in by Churchville-Chili deep in the zone. Battling for it. Good use of body as these guys have to be worn out. And the ice is not in good. Oh, tipped in front. Oh, just couldn't get a good handle on it. Speece scrambling across his own net. Has a couple of beautiful opportunities there for Churchville-Chili, but just couldn't get it done as the puck bouncing across the snow-filled ice, and they just could not get a stick on it. A couple of great opportunities there early in the second overtime here, as the score was 1-0 coming into the third period before Churchville-Chili tied it up. Webster went ahead 2-1, and then finally Churchville-Chili tied it up with a shot and another save by Spies. And kept in again, but now Webster will control coming out and getting it deep, as Churchville-Chili has controlled most of the overtime period here. And now Webster, though, behind its own net. Oh, dumped in front. Blocked nicely there by Bertoloni, as he'll come back the other way, the leading scorer of the Churchville-Chili Saints. And he'll control, and shoots and he'll score as he walked in, beat the sliding defenseman, and Anthony Bertoloni, the leading scorer, scores with 6:12 left here in the second overtime to send the Churchville-Chili Saints to the Class B finals against Batavia Notre Dame. Unbelievable ending here, as Spies has to be heartbroken after a great game played by him here on the Ralph Honda High School Hockey Game of the Week. Churchville-Chili Saints 3, Webster Thomas 2. Number 16, Anthony Bertoloni on the score, unassisted as he walked in, beat the sliding defenseman to score in the second overtime here in the Class B semifinal. What a game, as Churchville-Chili settles their score after losing 2-0 in the regular season to Webster Thomas. Now headed to the Class B finals against Batavia Notre Dame.
And we're here with Anthony Bertoloni, who scored the game-winning goal for Churchville as the Churchville-Chili Saints beat the Webster Thomas Titans in double overtime. Anthony, tell us a little bit about the goal.
It was just, I just went as hard as I could, just try to score and just try to get it down there, just empty the tanks.
It was a huge defensive battle throughout the first two periods. Third period, you guys came out hitting.
Yeah, we went as hard as we could. We wanted to just leave everything on the ice, because this was either it or we're moving on, or we just keep going. So we just wanted to go as hard as we could and just beat them.
Awesome. Anthony Bertoloni with 2 goals is the Ralph Honda Player of the Game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
My 18 Sports would like to introduce today's Zweigels Fan of the Game. Ian Stahl, a freshman at Webster Schrader High School, receives a Zweigels t-shirt and a $25 gift certificate from Locker Room Sports.